On the horizon, dark clouds approaching. I hope it doesn't rain. All the empty chairs. It's all empty now. I'm waving my Steve. He's looking this way. I got him. Well, I give you the tape. Don't worry about it. There he is. Hey, Steve! You see Greg yet? There he is. Greg, right there. Oh, there's Jonathan. There goes Jonathan. There goes Greg. Where the heck are they going? They're taking me for a wild goose chase. There they are. They're right in front of us. They're directly in front of us, standing up. And Jonathan's looking for his mom and pop. Jonathan was looking for his mother and father. He found them. See Danny yet? No. Coming out of the school. just went by. Out. Yeah, all right. Holy sugar.
And their thorough involvement in our school should be recognized for their part in making Sachem High School one of few secondary schools in New York State now termed a school of excellence. They have led the charge. Their voices have been heard throughout our state's legislature in Albany because they have been committed to preserve what so many have worked very, very hard to build. They have seen tragedy in the passing of folk who have many examples where we have this group's community and human concerns. They have conducted numerous projects, all aimed at making a positive contribution to our school. They have raised money for the homeless, fed the needy, as well as gave the gift of life with over 600 pints of blood this year alone. These were not simple tasks, especially in a time of high emotions and increasing personal difficulties. But yet, due to the efforts of this class, we find these and many more examples of human caring and sacrifice. So you see why I feel the class of '92 is truly remarkable. However, they have been shaped throughout their life by a concerned staff of educators, kindergarten through 12th grade, a very supportive group of business people, as well as a committed board of education. Although all these countless people have demonstrated their care and concern, you, our parents and friends, deserve a very special mention. You have seen fit to provide. You have always been ready when called upon, whether to bake cupcakes, chaperone field trips, or just simply lend your advice and wisdom. I can't tell you of the many examples I see of this each and every day. A very dear friend of ours, and the father of one of our graduates, Christine, was Mr. Charles McIntosh, who has recently passed away. Mr. McIntosh spent his life working so that we, the Sachem community, would not only survive, but would prosper. This attitude was also the central concern of our beloved board member, Mr. Henry Reinke, who gave so much during his lifetime to this same cause. Yes, we have prospered parents and friends, and believe me, this is no time to dissolve our partnership. A partnership that is second to none, and one that has raised our district from a one-room school to the place of educational excellence it is today. To further this concept, let me relay a short story that was told to me about the great American orator and statesman, Daniel Webster. Mr. Webster was walking down the street in Washington, D.C. one day, and he came upon a group of young people. As he passed them by, he tipped his hat to them as a sign of respect. A friend witnessed this, and this intrigued him. After all, he thought, here was the world-famous Daniel Webster, a brilliant orator, a senator, and later the Secretary of State, tipping his hat to a bunch of unknown kids. Shouldn't it be the kids' place, Webster thought, to tip their hats to Daniel Webster? And so Mr. Webster's friend asked him why he tipped his hat, and Webster's reply was a classic. He said, and I quote, "I tip my hat to those young people because I saw before them magnificent possibilities. Each one of those young people has within the potential for greatness. If they develop the abilities God gave them, they can truly become extraordinary. And why shouldn't I respect them? They are, each and every one of them, a masterpiece of creation." Graduating class of 1992 is in the same spirit of Daniel Webster, or Charles McIntosh, or Henry Reinke that I salute you. Indeed, if I were wearing a hat, I would take it off to you. There is so much promise in this graduating class, and that promise, that potential is in each and every one of you. I'm excited about your prospects for continued development because I know you can and will make remarkable progress in the years ahead. I'm proud of you, class of 92, and I want you to know that. Presidency of the United States on this very date in 1936. This generation, President Roosevelt said, has a rendezvous with destiny. I don't think that generation of 1936 had a monopoly on such a happening. We too, in our time, can and should have such an opportunity. The question is, will we recognize it when we get there? I stand before you all and state unequivocally and very confidently that the class of 1992 certainly will have this rendezvous with destiny, and that they have already shown time and time again how they will. In 10th grade, he scored in the top 1% of the country on the PSATs. He is our highest-ranking student at Sachem High School. He has demonstrated exceptional achievement in one of the most innovative and challenging programs of study our school offers. This program, stressing intensive work in mathematics, science, and technology, has attracted our brightest students, with our valedictorian consistently attaining the first-place position in his class of 1,300 students. His outstanding achievements have been recognized with numerous awards in mathematics, science, history, and English. His interests extend far beyond the classroom. He is a member of the Sachem track team, school newspaper, math team, science Olympiad team, history bowl team, Zenith Club, Interact Club, JETS, which is the Junior Engineering and Technical Society, and the National Honor Society. This year, as a member of our math team, he achieved the highest individual score in Suffolk County and led our team to the county championship. His weighted average at the culmination of his junior year was 119.63 out of a possible 120 points. This demonstrates his extraordinary achievements and sets a very strong foundation for a very successful future. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly introduce the valedictorian of the class of 1992, Stephen Marcus.
How's that?
Well, welcome students, teachers, administrators, parents, families, friends. We waited a long time for this day, and I'm sure we'll be glad when it's over. Well, fellow students, today officially brings the high school days to a close. I've learned a lot and would like to pass much of it on, but this is not quite the place. But there are a few things I will say. As our lives as children are over, we can no longer act or allow ourselves to be treated as children. We have to control our insecurities and focus our anger. It is time to stop blaming parents, teachers, and other authority figures for problems we are no longer helpless to bring changes to. We must take control and rebel against those who would destroy us. It is time to start from scratch, fresh, and search for our true selves, our individuality, our true will. And we must keep hold of our childhood innocence, resilience, and pride. These are our true strengths as humans. We must not become another copy of the previous generations. Seeing the current system of decadence, we need to establish a new world order which reinstate the evolution of man. The improvements of the past have only brought us time-saving devices which only saved us time to buy more. We must not be caught in the system of perpetual toil. We need to tear down the walls that bind us, be they psychological, social, or religious. We cannot listen to voices that want to hamper our integrity, our individuality, our soul. We are young and the light is strong within us. In the words of Aleister Crowley, every man and every woman is a star. Learn to live for your own well-being, not the supposed happiness we have been conditioned to search for, but something beyond corporal pleasure and material worth. You have that power somewhere. In valediction, I would like to depart with a goodbye and a quote from the great Lao Tzu. In dwelling, be close to the land. In meditation, go deep in the heart. In dealing with others, be gentle and kind. In speech, be true. In ruling, be just. In daily life, be competent. In action, be aware of the time and the season. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. In today's society, with a quiet and unassuming manner, this outstanding young woman strives for excellence in all she does. I am certain her family, friends, and teachers feel a tremendous pride in all of her accomplishments. Academically, her record speaks for herself. She is ranked number 2 in a class of 1,300 students. Earned a weighted average of 117.76, was chosen a National Merit Commended Scholar, as well as earning the designation of Advanced Placement Scholar. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the Decker Club, and the Interact Club. A sincere, concerned, and involved individual, she possesses more than innate academic ability and a keen analytical mind. She has the ability to interact with her peers and has demonstrated that through her positions as the treasurer of the Zenith Club and the vice president of the Foreign Language Honor Society. During her high school years, she has given generously of her time to many worthwhile causes. She is a junior volunteer at a local hospital and has been a participant in the Adopt a Highway program, stressing environmental concerns. Although she has a high level of interest in the math and science areas, she has maintained an interest in the arts through her 4 years of participation in our orchestral groups. The entire Sachem community wishes this outstanding young woman every success and happiness in her future endeavors. And I am honored to present this year's salutatorian, Terry Beth Heffernan. It is our distinct privilege at this time to present
Yeah.
Is our God.
Sachem, we're very fortunate to have a group of young people who have throughout the year provided leadership for the student body by serving as members of the class or student government. This year's senior class president, John Cernia, has shown that he has the ability to lead his peers by example. Epitomizing the potential of America's youth, his competitive spirit has motivated him to pursue challenges in several areas of his high school career. Jonathan has been an active member of the varsity football and baseball teams, the varsity club, and the National Honor Society. He has also been an active member of his community by serving as a home care volunteer and an umpire for the Suffolk Police Athletic League. Intelligent, personable, competitive, yet sensitive to others, Jonathan is disciplined yet flexible. He combines intellect with a personable nature that has been a winning combination for him. I'd like to commend John for the tireless job that he has done as senior class president and for being a positive role model for his peers. I'm pleased to introduce Jonathan Cernia.
Good afternoon, Class 92, members of the Board of Education, administrators, teachers, parents, relatives, and friends. Welcome everyone to the 1992 June Commencement. Well, you finally made it. Your years of dedication toward your diploma here at Sachem have come to an end. This is the culmination of 13 years of long hours of homework, staying up late working on research papers, and buckling down when finals came up. My congratulations are extended for your hard work. Being a Sachem graduate means a considerable amount of effort was put into your high school careers. Your parents, relatives, and friends are extremely proud of you. I'm sure memories are being recalled when they saw their little babies off for the first day of kindergarten. Parents let their sons and daughters be taken care of by someone they were unfamiliar with and were probably a bit apprehensive about. Then they met the teachers at their first open school night and familiarized themselves with the first link in the long change of the great teachers here at Sachem. These teachers often became the common scapegoat for why we had C's on our report cards or bad comments. It was always, oh, those teachers, they hate me. But as we mentioned through our elementary schools, we learned the most valuable necessity every kid needed, and that was a good friend. I can remember over at my alma mater, Chippewa, where we go out for recess and play the best games together. One that sticks out in my mind was the boys had to catch the girls and give them a kiss. Wow, I really miss recess. Then came our 6th grade graduation. We were all a bit scared, while we were also extremely happy. Parents were the second proudest they've been of their children, the first being today. Next, even a bigger school and many new faces in junior high school. 6 elementaries formed Sachem and the other 6 Seneca. The days started flying by as we had 8 classes and 8 teachers instead of just 1. New friendships began and old ones ended. Some kids decided on sports, others music, and yet others on clubs. There was so much to do, it seemed to be a challenge to be all you can be and aim high in everything we did. We all tried harder than we ever did in Sachem as we moved down south, that is, to Sachem South. The enemies were supposed to be the rival Senecaites, and us Sachem-morons were supposed to be so much cooler. Well, those subdivisions ended quickly as we learned that there was nothing different about them, and we all became friends. These new friends were better than some of the ones we already had, and more cliques began. Girls and boys now were dating, and I'm sure parents were doubly protected, making sure the boy's name, where you were going, what time you'd be back, who you're with, and all the other dreaded questions that they still ask. At South, we can enroll in a program we didn't know too much about, POSIs. Now every student can specialize their talents in an environment designed to train students in areas of study they desire most. Then finally, we entered Sachem North on September 5th, 1990. Our last new school in the largest school district in America. Now we can take a new form of transportation to school, instead of those big yellow ones, a car. We had grown up from those little faces that parents recall sending off to kindergarten. However, we would have to use those buses when our car was in the shop, or mom and dad had to need our clunker. As we look back over our Sachem careers, only fond memories should come to mind. Images of Mr. Peterson in 9th grade biology climbing on walls to demonstrate movement in the body. Or dancing until our hearts couldn't beat any faster, but our feet still had plenty of dancing left at the junior and senior banquets. That was the best trip we could ever imagine in April, to Busch Gardens and to Washington, D.C. The Big Bad Wolf and all of Williamsburg won't forget this group of seniors as we went on rides until we were all locked this out. So in Washington, we regrouped our energy and either toured the mall or played Ultimate Frisbee. And what about our senior prom at the Huntington Townhouse, where hundreds of the class of 92 and upper and lower classmen danced, ate, and then went on to their weekend adventures in the Hamptons or Montauk. That was a memorable occasion that these graduates will cherish forever. But what about all those open house parties that our parents never knew about when they went away? I'm sorry, guys, for this kind of vacation already. But through it all, we could always count on someone here at Sachem to guide us where we needed someone to lean on, whether it was an administrator, a dedicated faculty member, or a good friend. These graduates can all remember the time that they have shared together, and hopefully in everything that they do, whether it's career, college, the service, or just hang out, they can all count on friends and parents that have helped them get to this point. At this time, I would like to continue the tradition started last year, handing down the senior class president's gavel. Next year, Lawrence Zachary's will be the class 93 president. Larry, we wish you the best of luck in trying to top the year that these graduates accomplished, especially without the help of two great senior class advisors, Mr. Martigali and Mr. Miller. And finally, to the class of 92. I congratulate every one of you on your high school careers and in the future. When someone says to you, "Hey Mel, get your suit on, we need you," may you all respond with perfect tense. Thank you. Thank you, John.
During Dr. Beerworth's 2.5 years as superintendent of Sachem schools, he initiated an honest by the powers vested in me as superintendent of Sachem schools, I present to you, Mr. Vaughn, President of the Board of Education, the graduates of June 1992. I proudly state that these graduates have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the New York State Board of Regents and declare them graduated.
Of these fine Sachem students for graduation. With a great deal of pride and pleasure, as the President of the Sachem Central School District Board of Education, I confer the diplomas for the graduates of the class of 1992. Congratulations for a job well done, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
One more time.
May I ask that the first row of graduates please remain standing, and the other graduates please sit as the diplomas are conferred.
Yeah, treat them together. Mo, Larry, and Curly. Oh, this guy's gonna stand here. Oh well. Yeah, well. Don't they?
Jonathan Andrew Isernia.
Michael Matthew Jr.
Janine Helen Mella.
Marianne Sexton.
Regina DeGala Jugetta. Hope Weaver.
Samantha Tony Riggs.
Stephen Michael Marcus Jr.
Sean Joseph O'Hara.
His head.
Harry Beth Heffernan.
Sean Phelan.
Wendy Lynn Stolzberg.
Greg
Got it running.
Marconi.
Rebecca Ann Smith.
Rose Mary Sanzione.
Jennifer Lee DiStefano.
Christopher John Giambroni.
Catherine Mavaret Domingo.
Michael Philip Rodriguez.
Andrea Christina Gennaro.
Pamela Lynn Bowman.
Stephen Eric Helen.
Maria Torquato.
Jacinto Andaya Malavulik.
Allison Elizabeth Fraser.
Oh, I see him now.
Chrissy Renee Comer.
Daryl Ethan Meyer Jr.
Elizabeth Mary Fischero.
What happened?
Tammy Alzona.
Oh.
That's who's getting
Andrew Keith Gordon.
Nathaniel Yap.
Thomas Edward Sauer Jr.
Vicki Lipset.
Christine Marie McIntosh.
Tara Thea Lee.
Benvinda Camacho Enriquez.
Gary Lynn McCabe.
Artie Carlos Arroyo II.
Heather Renee Weiss.
Janine Vogeley.
Jason Howard Geller.
Nicole Christine Machewski.
Ken McDonough.
Megan Lynn Roth.
Charles Boyle II.
Joanne Intile.
Francis Nicholas Teleska.
Jonathan Anthony Otteson.
Yeah!
Matthew Scott Ramondi.
Greg Stephen Catarella.
Yeah,
John Charles Payne.
Alondro Corinne Spencer Brown.
Greg Adam Surdy.
Robert Daniel DiPerzio.
Patricia Eileen Geary.
Anjanette Nicole Schuck.
Katrina Marie Atkinson.
Suzanne Francis Sheedy.
Alana Samuels.
Ellen Morgan.
Daniel Joseph Bova.
Elizabeth Jean Goldman.
Joseph William Massaro.
Joseph Louis Spina.
Christian Enderlein.
Justin Chad Shooting.
Philip James Anselm.
Kathleen Jennifer Schnepp. Fairlawn.
Melinda Ann Barry.
Michael John Seaman.
Jennifer Ann Betts.
William Michael Seabrook.
Meredith Hope Benji.
Michelle Lynn Tohill.
Heather Lynn Albino.
Heather Alice Wall.
Renee Marie Blanda.
Michael John McDougall.
Jill Elizabeth Benowitz.
Lori Robin Seidner.
Michelle Eileen Blumenthal.
Christine Marie Schwann.
Cheryl Robin Brown.
Cara Marie Sforza.
Catherine Mary Broadbent.
Denise Eileen
It's
Valentine.
all right.
Michael Douglas Lenahan.
Matthew John Fox.
Lisa Ann Iona.
Tony Florio.
Samantha E. Petroselli.
Lisa Marie Laviento.
Susan Pissarro.
Ronald Edward Gellish.
Christy Parascandola.
David Allen Yellow.
Jean Michelle Mayala.
Jeffrey Peter Heitzel.
Lorianne Lugo.
Edward Michael Harris.
Christine Goldman.
Jordan Russell Harris.
Virginia Jacobus.
Sarah Ann Heydrich.
Eileen Marie Renee.
Diana Lynn Frednitz.
Barbara Moyle.
What's going on? What am I missing? He's over there. I lost him now. There it is. Where's my hat he's saying? I lost it. No, he's got it. He picked up somebody's hat or his own.